Hello, Beal. How are you? Today we're doing Dehya Story Quest. Let me turn this down a little bit. It's pretty far down. Although I think I have to turn in my daily commissions, so let's go do that. Otherwise, I will forget. I did them this morning. I hope you're having a good day. Hi, Rebel. How are you? I'm excited because... Ooh, where are you going, Beal? I'm excited because I've heard Dehya Story Quest is one of the better Sumeru ones. And I need to get it done for Baiju's.
Add Astra.
And the next thing. Oh, you're going to NYC?
Thank you for completing today.
That's so exciting. What are you coming for?
Add
Just
Astra
a trip?
Abyssal.
Oh my god. Congrats. Oh, that's so exciting. Let's see. Oh, family stuff. Makes sense. Really, Sino? Guess I'll leave you for your 50 fucking minutes.
Add Astra.
And I did that. Let's see if we have a wish. Do have a wish. Wish on Ireland's banner. Special. That is okay. We are building pity. Oh, I hope you enjoy it. If you need any food recommendations, ask me in Discord. There's so much good stuff.
Too slow.
Let's see. Which one is hers? This one, the Manticore chapter. Let's go. So I always like to play the story quest with a party relating to the character. So we're of course gonna have my level 20 Kandaka in it. Who else is related to Dehya? Guess we'll play with All High Thumb. Oh, are you moving to New York next year? I might be moving out of New York, so we're gonna swap places. Sino is a good one. Let's see. Let me actually give him things. He has his, Ooh, he can still yai stuff, just for now. I think I like leveled Sino's talents up. I used him a lot when he came out, like even the several banners out there. If you're moving to California, I'm gonna die laughing. No, I'm thinking about moving to Chicago. So fingers crossed that pans out. I am in talks for a different job, or very similar, but different location. Where's Jai at? There she is. Why are you moving? Chicago is so pretty. I know. I'm going at the end of this month and I'm very excited. My gorgeous, gorgeous, lovely girlfriend lives there. Here, I'll help you out. There we go. Where the fuck is the eye? Shit. There we go. I wonder what he's at now, like with the eye stuff, because he's at 8-8. Yeah. 1700, 72, 195. 72, 195. That's actually pretty nice, Sino. Oh, I do this all the time where I forget to switch them.
Ready to do my utmost.
We're gonna have Hydra. I feel like Nahida for Dehya.
Time to broaden the horizons again.
And then we'll put All Hytham.
Yes.
He has nothing on him either. But I don't really care. I don't think there's usually not a ton of fighting during these, but we'll generally play with the girlfriend. Actually, I'm sorry, Sino. I'm gonna give you your weapon to Kandaka. We're just gonna switch, and then you could take this weapon. You can have this one. They're pretty similar to yours. Nilo instead of Nahida. Why Nilo for Dehya? I guess we can do girlies. I don't
Why are
have a
we
good
dancing
sword
today?
for Nilo because I forgot to level up her sword during the event. I mean, the drip on this one is like impeccable. And I've got her. I'm trying to save because I'm putting her on double HP or a full set of the new artifact set. So I'm kind of saving some space. I'm going to be trying to hoard resin. Nilo and Dehya are friends. Perfect. Then maybe she'll get the second slot. Because I usually put my main DPS in the second slot. So maybe we'll do something like this. Could I give you someone's artifacts? Maybe I give you Layla's. Or like you can have that crown. Is there a feather floating around? Kali, give her that feather. What is this? Amma. Is there a loose sand somewhere? What's her other thing? Gilded. Oh, doesn't someone have HP percent on them? Okay, Kokomis. Get She doesn't heal, but she's gonna get two-piece clam, I guess. Oh no. Oh no, that's an emblem. So let's switch that back. I'll give you Lon's flower. You're gonna have ER. What the fuck is this? You know what? I just don't want to know. I think I'm better off not knowing what's going on there and leaving her that. Have a good day, Bill. Have fun. Let's see. We'll do that. And let's teleport to the Grand Bazaar. Let's see. Should be fun. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh well. I'll be there in a second. I'll be in the right place. I forgot to post on social media that I was streaming again today. Let me do that really quickly. We were talking about Kins in Discord. It was super fun. Here, I'll do it on Instagram first, because Instagram has the best filters and stuff. And they like do stories a lot better than TikTok, in my opinion. Here. Y'all get to see the awkwardness of posting on social media.
First, get into position like this. Then move like that.
And so we'll
Yep,
do it like
that's
that. And I'll save it. Oh, my makeup looks hard. Oh well. This is, I'm wearing a nice black cardigan. It's a new one. Hi, Sable. How are you? I hope you're having a lovely day, my dear. I forgot to post on social media that I was streaming, so I'm doing that now like a good little streamer person. There is another new Zhongli not safe for work figure. I kid you not. He looks even more different in this one. It's like dragon horns.
Nice.
With the egg! Look at this! He's got an egg! What is this? Thank you, it's the reputation one. I am so bad at showing stuff off, but I'll do a video tomorrow or something. Why is he holding an egg? And he has multiple expressions and dragon things. Oh, no, no. I mean, I'm not, like, against it. Like, if there is an audience, slay away. But also, like, I feel like the love is not being equally spread with the not safe for work figures. Like, they have different... Also, I have found a new way to play Genshin, and it has changed my life. I love the music in Genshin, but someone told me to do this, and it literally is so cool. So you take the special effects and turn them louder than the music. So I could put this one on 3 and this one on 5. But you can hear the jingle jangles and stuff better. Like, you hear that? You can still hear the music, but the, like, little effects they put in the game, you can notice a lot better. So I'm going to try that out today. Because usually I'm doing a lot more talking, and it's kind of hard to hear. But, like, listen.
Here.
And you can hear a little bell go off while she's attacking. It's so cute. The chasm no music. It's very eerie. I've done it, and I'm always like, what the fuck? Feels like a horror story waiting to happen. Also, we have Watermelon Nilu. She's so gorgeous. Is this where this is? I think it's down here. Hi, Pile of Snakes. How are you? Oh, I played it when it came out. I don't remember the glitch. Maybe I'm just not remembering it. That is also possible.
I was trying to remember. What else did we put on our shopping list?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Let's see.
Oh, what a mouthwatering
It's been a day,
smell.
but it's not been that bad.
Kinda
It's not
would
been as
build
bad
a
as I thought it
Roma
was going to be.
biryani anywhere.
Probably because I've been
we
out
can
of it
still
most of the
add
day,
it to
busy.
the list.
Oh, mobile? Oh, that's so funny. Did y'all get Fremos?
Well, if it isn't the
Yeah,
Traveler
yeah.
and Paimon.
And
Wasn't
Junior
expecting to
Zard.
see you here.
They're slapping that in our faces.
Hello there.
Ah, so you two are
I love the
staying out
purple in her
together.
outfit. It's just so good.
I said I was going to resign from being her bodyguard. The Homayanis also still post jobs from time to time. Their pay is always generous. So
look
me
at
and the
this.
other mercs
I told Dehya to just stay at our place when she took one of those
Of course
jobs
you
a few
did.
days ago. My parents were delighted. They even said that it always felt like we were
I feel like
missing
this is
someone
a
whenever
here. Let
Dehya
me move
wasn't
this mic
around.
closer. I feel like this is always a three-way fight between her. Oh, 6 months. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you for sharing that.
That sounds
Y'all
like
always
something they
make
would
me
say,
want to
all
cry
right.
with the
You're
support.
always so welcoming. Anyway, the job is already taken care of. So I was gonna head
Look how
back to the
perfect she
brigade as
is.
soon as I finished a little
But
shopping.
I feel like Junior
But the master
Zard and
kept
Kandaka are like
insisting,
two
and I
very
ended up staying
different
for another
types
day.
of good for Dehya. So this is actually
You
a
can stay for
polyamorous
as many
ship.
days
I
as you
love.
want, Dehya.
Happy
Father
tears,
hasn't
happy
even gotten
tears.
around
You're
to
right.
treating you to his best dishes yet.
Father. Oh Lord.
You know I'm not the kind of person to stay put in one place like that, my lady. Don't worry, though.
This is
There'll
very
always be
like
next time.
Baguang to me. And I don't like this trope, so I'm immediately gonna put her with Kandaka. But Kandaka is also Baguang. Come on, Dehya. Like, stop picking these ladies who are tied down to their cities. Pick
But
someone who will
wait,
travel with you.
Didn't you say last time that you would take me on a
Also,
trip
her
to the
accents
desert?
match Dehya's
Why don't you
eyes.
just take me with you today when you leave?
But
there are
better.
so many places I still haven't visited yet.
I do like when characters have brown eyes, because I feel like a lot of games just
I'm
don't have
sorry, my
brown-eyed
lady,
characters.
but no can do.
Junior
There's still a
Zard
few
goes
things I
with.
need to take care of back at the
Yes.
brigade. Besides,
Look at her
the desert
makeup.
hasn't exactly been the most peaceful place lately.
And Amber did
come
such a
on.
good job on
Not
her
this
voice acting. It's
again.
impeccable.
That's also what you said last time and the time before that.
See, this is a couple fight
I know.
It's
I'm
because she has to
sorry.
go see the
Just
other
give me
wife
some more time,
in the
and I
desert
promise I'll plan the best
to
trip
see
ever for you.
Kandaka, and we're all gonna. She's like, I will bring the polycule together.
All right, fine. To be perfectly honest, it's not that I want
Because
to
you
go,
have
it's
another
more
wife.
Like,
I should
I
stop
feel
shit
like
talking
something
her.
is
I
off
actually
about
love
you
her.
lately. Ever since you first set foot on the estate a few days ago, you've been acting anxious.
Not
and Have you been
anxious.
delaying our trip because you've run into some kind of trouble?
She is a snoop,
Nah, are you kidding? You're worrying too much.
and you are a liar.
Would you swear on that? Friends shouldn't lie to each other, you know.
Would you swear?
I wouldn't pry any further.
Aether's
if you're
just sitting
willing
here
to
with his
swear on
popcorn
what you
like-
just said.
I don't blame him.
But if something really is bothering you, then just tell me. You know I'll
outfit
help
is
you
so
however I
precious.
can.
Oh, looks like good.
You're too perceptive, my lady.
My
Seems I
lady.
can't hide
my
anything from you.
liege. Ugh.
I just thought that nothing good could come out of telling you about the messy happenings of mercenaries. Knowing too much only leads to more trouble. Mercenary
okay.
life is a dog-eat-dog world where Mora reigns supreme.
You've never liked Dehya's
Everything
design? Okay,
operates on a
maybe I can put
completely
you in
different set
Dehya
of rules.
rehabilitation camp. What exactly feels too cluttered to you? I would like
That
to
doesn't
know.
change anything about what I just said, though. We're still friends, and I can only support you if I understand
Get
what's
her, Junior
bothering
Zard.
you.
My lady, you're not gonna stop until you drag it out of me, are ya?
I also love how she's like not Xinyan, but has a slight twang, because I feel that.
All
But
right,
they took it.
I'll share what I know.
Xinyan's accent is
Let's
just
go somewhere
so
else
bad.
first. This
So
isn't
bad.
exactly
As someone
the
who's
best place for
Southern.
a discussion.
But like, I'm looking at it, because I'm looking. And her top I can kind of see because there's all this ornamentation and her hair is long at the back. But I feel like for her character, for someone who likes accessories and stuff, it kind of reminds me of a fashion student, right? So Dehya is really into fashion and she's very fashionable. She's very into makeup. And like, I think of like, if you're ever in the Village in New York and you look at the students who are going to like Parsons and stuff, or like you can tell who the fashion students are. I will guarantee you, like, 80% of the outfits, you will not like them. You will be like, what the fuck are you wearing?
Here.
But you can
Just
see, like,
try
a
not to draw any
creative
extra
spark
attention.
in how they put that together, and it's cool.
As
I
you may
like to
already
think
know,
that
the
Dehya
Eremites
literally
have built a lot of
is like, I'm not going to
mercenaries
wear
and
that
complex
basic bitch shit
organizational
and
structure.
put this together.
Many mercs are
And like
no
these
different
straps
than
are
me.
basically
Just going
harnesses,
around
and
looking
she's
for
got the
jobs
cutoff
to earn
jeans
some
with the
more.
wide belt. Like, I like to think she pieced this together, and it's an acquired taste of like, I don't like it.
My brigade is called
It's
the
fashion
Blazing
student
Beasts.
sense of
We're not a
like
large
she
group,
loves it
but
and it
every
works
member
for
is
her, I
loyal
guess. I
and
don't know.
brave.
She's not protecting anything. But that's how I
However,
think of her
not
outfit,
all
and I think
Eremite
it's very
brigades are like
clever and
mine.
cute.
Some are willing to cross all kinds of lines for the
Especially
sake of
because I like the
Mora.
way her hair
The
flows
most
with her
notorious
things.
is a faction known as
Dashred's
And I like seeing
relics.
her tummy.
Judging from the name, they must
Like
really
everything,
look
her
up
hair
to-
and the straps on her legs specifically.
Yep. You
I
got
mean,
it.
they put harnesses
I've
all
heard that
over
you've
her
already
thick
crossed
thighs.
paths
I'm
with
not
Aina
going to
Akmar.
complain.
They're one of the groups
But
under
I
the Relic's
see you.
banner.
Oh,
I don't know. Let me know if
the
the fashion
Travis
student
with
thing
the
makes sense.
Divine
Like, I really
Knowledge
love to think
Yeah,
certain
they
characters
weren't friendly
really
at
put a
all.
lot of thought, and they were the ones where other characters wearing more like uniform style things.
Deshret's Relics is composed of many smaller brigades like
Like,
Aina
I like to
Akmar.
think Hazo
The
made
Relic's
his outfit.
headquarters issues orders to all
Kazuha
brigades
kind
under
of
its control.
pieced it together, but Beto picked it out for him. I have a lot of headcanons about outfits.
On any other day, I
But
would
she
want
definitely
nothing to do
designed
with
her
them.
entire outfit,
kind?
and it is something like people probably shat
I
on
think
her
it
for,
means
and she's
beard
like,
or
nah, this
something.
is me.
Believe me,
And it
it's a
fits
really
her rock and
stupid
roll
name.
aesthetic very
I
much.
found it insufferable. Anyway, the real issue is that Dehya Lakmar is led by my father, Kusela.
Daddy issues.
Say what now?
I think I'm starting to understand your anxiety now. But what did they do?
I won't go into details, my lady, but they've been involved in a lot of violent incidents. We're talking hundreds.
Oh, Lord.
Hundreds.
Yep. The scenes tend to be quite gruesome, too. They strip the victims of all their
Murder.
valuables before murdering them. Not only have they targeted
like
merchant
them.
caravans and ordinary
This
citizens,
is the
but other mercenary brigades as well.
the Genshin Port Mafia.
That's beyond terrible. They won't even spare their own kind.
I don't know how
You're a cute
Deshret's
little
relic
city
sees
girl,
it.
doing your Zard.
All
You
I
can't
do know
handle
is
it.
that Dehya Akmar has become more and more aggressive over the last
I
few
love
years.
her hair colors. Also, to each their own. It is completely okay. Also, I love how she probably dyed it herself to look like ears. Like, I think that's a cute thing.
If I don't do something about them, then even my... I just wish I knew what's driven him to...
Yeah. How can your father do such terrible...
I don't know. People change.
Also, I
He's
do
always been
think
pretty
she
pathetic.
her design
at
reminds
least
me
in
a
the
bit of
past,
Bennett,
there were
like
still a few
scrappy
lines
and
that he
put
wouldn't
together,
cross.
and I do personally like designs like that. Like, it reminds me of Atsushi and Bungo Stray Dogs, who, like, everyone from the agency gave him a piece of clothing, and that was his outfit. I feel like it's
That's
very
setting the
much
bar
like
pretty low.
what worked for me, and like, it's just something about it. But Bennett, like, no one talks
I
about the
mean,
fact that
if
Bennett's
he was
not
even
wearing a real
remotely
shirt.
decent, then why would I have to leave the brigade and cut all ties with him? He was loud and
Her cute
foolish,
blonde
with
highlights.
No real sense
Teach
of
their own.
purpose.
Exactly.
Instead
So
of doing
Snakes, is
anything
there a
useful,
character you
he
really
spent
love
most
the
of his
design
time
of?
drinking and of course, the other brigade members were just like him. They're
Sounds like a night...
What about your mother? Did she ever step
Are we
in to
gonna get
stop
mommy
them?
issues?
unfortunately, I never
Oh,
knew my
mommy
mother.
issues too.
Oh,
I'm looking at this. I need to
I'm
re-dye
sorry,
my
dear.
hair. Maybe I'll do that
I
tonight.
didn't know.
It's all right, my lady. That's
It's
pretty
all
common
right.
in mercenary circles. Didn't I mention that my father was chasing after women? I was the result of one of those encounters with some random person.
You poor
He
girl.
told me that he wasn't sure who my mother was. And in any case, she
How
never
can
came
you
to
not?
see
How do
me.
you get the baby if you're not sure? I'm a
He'd
little.
say, "You'll be fine as long as you remember."
feel
to
like this
stick
is a
with
lie.
Dad." But even then, he left most of the parenting to the brigade.
She is actually kind of
One
like
thing I
Bennett
do
with this.
remember is that he used to tell me stories. But the problem was that he had terrible taste.
Like,
He only knew a few stories, and even those tended to be
raised
They were
by her
tales of
guild.
desert warriors defeating dragons in the forest.
This
or
is
stories of
definitely, now that we
mercenaries
have
rescuing
heard,
princesses from
desert
rebel
warriors
armies.
defeating dragons in the desert, in the forest. This is definitely teeing up the next update, I think.
Sounds like your typical fairy tales.
More or less, yeah. They were interesting maybe the first or second time. He seemed to think those stories were the best thing. Even the toys he gave me would all be story props. It was only much later when I realized that the
What an interesting guy.
Yeah,
Rampo
I've always
gave him
found
the
pretty
gloves.
until I grew up.
That's cute.
And learned looting, blackmail, violence, and fraud. No one in the brigade was any kind of hero. Instead, my father and his did they really think that as long as they didn't do any of that stuff right in front of me, I would never know?
Look how angry she is. I
I
adore
think I
it.
can understand your feelings. The difference between perception and...
Yeah, but don't worry, my lady. It's all water under the bridge to me now. I had a huge argument with my father, and I'm not investigating them due
girlie.
to any bitter feelings. Yeah. I told the boys to gather as much
boys.
information as they could.
I wish she had
Most of the
a
reports
line
concern
like
violent
Ito, more
incidents,
toys
but
for
there's
the
also
boys.
some talk of smuggling.
I see.
It is, but every mercenary...
That may be true, but it'll be...
Well, now you get why I didn't want to share any of this.
What should we do?
She was like, I did not
We
want
both
to
have
trauma
valid
dump,
concerns.
but I indeed will if
There's
you
no
require
need
it
for
of
you to
me.
get caught up in this mess, too.
Well, he's super tough, so if he went into the desert with...
That's how I
I'm
get
inclined to
primos.
agree. I'll wait for news from you.
You do
when
not
the
come
scene's
to the
done.
desert,
Please.
please. Although
I'm
I
honored
really
that you
think it
care
would be
so much
cool,
for me, my lady.
like I have one wish list for Genshin, is that is to take like a seeming NPC somewhere down the line and give them a vision to make them playable and a character redesign. I need that. And like Junior Zard
All
is
right,
a
then
great
let's get moving.
person who I
Our
would
first
think is
stop will be
up.
Caravan
And I really want some more variety in character design. Stretch. Look at my reputation card again. Ooh, I'll have to send a picture later. It's so cozy. I found a like site in Italy that does knockoff Taylor Swift cardigans for the albums that she has not done cardigans for. And I don't own a black cardigan. So when I saw the reputation one, I was like, I gotta get it, and I'll see. One thing about it is the wefts are not as... So, Taylor's cardigans, they actually got the same knit supplier, is my understanding. But Taylor's have much bigger, like, knit holes. This one's very tightly knit. I'm going to see if I can wear it and kind of loosen them myself. Because usually you can, like, just stretch the yarn a bit. And it'll loosen and make the holes a little bigger. And I think that would make it feel a bit more Taylor-like and comfortable. It's a bit thinner, too. They didn't make the spools large enough. But all in all, it's like very well done, and it looks pretty authentic, at least when you're not like directly on it. So I like it a lot. And I might go back for more. I need to look at their 1989 one and their Lover one. The Lover one was pink. So cute. Fel, I know you don't love pink. Sable, I know you love pink. Haha, I said it before you did. There's nothing wrong
Hey,
with pink.
Dehya, you're back.
Although I do
Are
look,
these
I
two
like
friends
him
of
black.
yours?
You need? I hear you, my love. I also
Likewise.
have to like finish
There's
getting
no
my
need to be so
concert
formal
tickets
with that.
and
Anyway,
my
since we've got a newcomer,
concert
let me
outfit
fill you
because
in
the
on
dress
what
I
the
pre-ordered,
Mar's been up to lately.
there was a whole ordeal and I'm not getting it.
They've become extremely aggressive. Apparently, they even attack other relics.
I like his
brigades,
hair.
just the
Give
same
a
as any
playable
other
character
mercenary
this
brigade.
hair.
Even the most ferocious beasts. still protect their
Majority
own.
of my closet is black,
That's
and I
right.
question this every
Once they've
day.
collected
I'm like, I
enough
never
loot off the other
intended for it
mercenaries,
to like
they
be
sell
this
it off
way,
to
but
a
it just is
proportion
the
of
way it
profits
is.
immediately exchanged for more
I do not
proven
look that good in
weaponry to be
red,
used
so I
in the
don't
next
wear a
ones.
ton of reds.
Yeah, and it really makes you
I
wonder
do
why
look kind
they're
of
so
cute in pink,
desperate for
especially
more.
with the blue hair.
A few days ago, a shaman and I trailed them for a while, and even disguised ourselves rather than saying they're out to plunder.
You
and
have
hoard
red
more.
hair, though.
It'd probably be more accurate
Fel,
to say
so
that
I
they're
feel like you always
experiencing an
look good in
internal
red.
power struggle.
Wait.
I do
a
not.
power
Sable,
struggle?
you can't. I have red
Humanly,
undertones in my face.
The
It
vast
makes me
majority of
look
the
like a
victims are
tomato.
mercenaries from the other brigade. If their only goal was Mora, they could have gone after anybody.
Sable,
The
you think
targeted
I look
nature of
good
their
in
attacks
anything. It's
points
the
to a
brain
power
rot.
struggle between the different brigades
Red
within the
accents?
relics.
I can agree with
It's
red
the only
accents.
plausible explanation we have. Unfortunately, we weren't
Yeah.
able to find out anything
See, I
more
feel like
specific.
it does not. Yes,
Seems
with
they're also trying
rosacea,
to keep
my
things under
darling.
wraps. Oh, One last thing we discovered was that over the...
Sounds mighty
Let's
strange
see.
to me too. Gotta
You
say,
also
though,
like me in
I didn't
yellow, and
expect
I've
you to go
always
on a whole
intended that
undercover
yellow is
mission
not my
during the few
color.
days I was gone.
Ooh,
Sounds like you
I'm
were really
listening,
putting your necks
snakes.
on the line, no?
Nah, it was nothing.
This
We're
guy's
just
kind of
as
cute,
concerned about the
Harun. I
situation
like
as you
his
are.
design. Look,
The Kamal Ahmar is your
got
father's
this little
crew, after all.
thing, little necklace going on. He's got the Kaya gloves. He's got some interesting hair. No specific order. Yellow is
What he
pretty nice
said.
against your skin.
Besides, Dehya,
Y'all are all full
haven't
of
you done more
shit.
yeah. And while they
Although
went to
I will
talk
say
with
yellow,
Dukan
like,
Allah,
it depends
any
on the
survivors
shade of
the
yellow.
attack were already long gone.
Ah, Hisham and Khalaf. You're here
Khalaf.
too.
We rushed over as soon as we saw you come into Caravan Ribat.
You could have not done this with your hair. You're not
Although
right,
this new
sir.
friend of yours looks a little green behind the ears, I'm sensing a special vibe from him. Now that we know you'll have a capable partner with you, we can also rest easy.
I knew.
What about Paimon? Feel anything special?
Oh,
Of course! Paimon is the traveler's most important guide. Wherever he goes, Paimon will follow.
Doll, if it didn't suit you, I would immediately tell you. I know you would, Phil. And I
Oh.
love you for that.
in that case,
Honesty above all
then you
else.
better take care of her too, Dehya.
Don't underestimate Paimon!
Philip Paimon is like gonna be
Don't
OP
worry
as
about
fuck.
her. She may look tiny and helpless, but she's been through just as many battles as the traveler here. Even if she had only survived on sheer luck, then that...
I had no idea.
Oh, one other thing,
Sheer
Dehya.
luck. Dehya's really
When you're
not
free, why don't you update the deputy
cough
about your
time.
upcoming schedule?
God cough.
We held another
Paimon
recruitment
is
event a
OP
few
and we
days
all know
ago,
it.
But everyone only came to see the flame main.
Shao,
You weren't around
Sing
at the time,
Shao,
so
Ketching,
people were pretty
Kazuha,
disappointed when
Rosaria,
they found our crew
Albedo,
of
and
rough,
Senna. Those are all
unkempt
impeccable
guys.
designs. I'm not gonna say Dehya's design. Dehya's design to me is like a 5. Like a 5 out of 5. I think it's very well done. Everything
The
about
deputy
her
put a lot of effort into
But
the event,
Zhao
it was basically for nothing.
is the best
Only a few
design
people
character
chose to
in the
stay, and
game.
that really got to him.
Is just the truth. So, and I would argue Kazuha, Mona,
sorry to hear that.
the Archons
I'll be sure to
are
bring
all
him
like
some
very
great
well
liquor
designed.
next
I love
time.
Sing Show's
I left
design
in
a lot.
hurry and
Not a
couldn't
huge
make it
fan of
back in time for the
Ketching.
event.
Kazuha's delicious. Rosaria, they just didn't give her a
Gotta
skin
admit,
tone.
I can understand their disappointment.
So I
though.
don't understand
You're our
that.
brigade's main
Layla,
selling point,
Kokomi,
after
there's a
all.
lot of really good designs. But like everyone knows I have an affinity for the blue characters. So Chongyun, Layla, Kokomi, Kaya, Yelan, Shinha, the Sing Show, like the bluish purpley characters are all my favorites.
Now, if only the
Shinha is
deputy
just
could
what
figure out a way
I think Shinha
Keep dreaming.
is the best.
Remember the
Shinha,
last
because
time
I
we
actually
invited
I
a couple
love
gals
Miko
into
so
the
much
brigade?
and I love her
You all
design,
just froze up with
but
the
it is
awkward
not
silence and weird
that
expressions left
great
quite the impression
compared to
on them.
Shinha's
They were
design.
originally interested in...
Hey, didn't
Yes.
we agree?
Huh?
The eyes
Wait, are
like
you serious?
skirt, I
I
really
don't think
have
you were
issue
part
with
of the
them
Are
and
you
feel like
kidding
they
me?
could have
I
fixed
missed
it.
a once-in-a-lifetime moment like that, and you weren't even gonna tell me?
Oh, they have beef. Look at them.
All right, all right.
They're
I can
boyfriends.
tell you about it later. Now's not the time.
Hello. Hello. I love her pink aesthetic and stuff. It's just the pussy triangle really gets me. And I don't understand the way her legs are, and they wallowed her hair, and it makes her look like she doesn't have cheekbones. But compared to A, it looks lackluster if they're supposed to match, in my opinion.
Hey,
purple
don't
and
you try to
pink.
change the subject. You and he
Also,
should get
Phil,
your
I feel
butts
like
over
it-
here and tell me everything right now.
For a Genshin design, I actually think it's much better than a lot of other like I like it better than
Always
Dory.
like this.
I like it much better than I actually prefer it to people like Heizo, Shinobu. Ito's design is immaculate, but I feel like Dehya and Ito's design, she beats Diluc by miles.
More or less.
She beats Diluc hands down, in my opinion.
There
The
aren't many
skin,
rules or
no.
graces when it
I'd
comes
say
to
she's the
mercenaries.
same level as
We're used
Diluc's
to just
skin,
speaking our minds.
but his original outfit is actually dog
If someone
shit.
starts
So
getting under your skin, you just yell right back at them. And if that, but we also don't tend to take many things too seriously.
some of
Being
the
direct
original
and
Mon
getting it
characters,
all
like
out of your
Eula, is
system as soon as
impeccable.
things come up is better than keeping
Trying to
everything
think,
bottled
Albedo
up,
is
never
impeccable.
talking about
Although,
it.
if I were to change Albedo, I feel like they could have made the white lab coat reference much
That's also
clearer.
why I never spare their feelings when I talk to them. If I want to laugh,
And I
I'll
would have
laugh.
liked
If I'm angry,
to
then I'll
see
unload
more
on
of
'em.
his arms,
It's hard
like
to
to have
stop
the
once you get
coat.
used
Like
to it.
imagine, okay,
No,
imagine this.
I could never do
Albedo's
that
coat
even with the homie
comes down.
Yagas.
Let me not move my bra off. Comes down to here, or something it starts, like off shoulder, and we see gold armbands peeking out with his like little vest thing, that would have been so good. Albedo's hair is a crime, and we don't talk about it. It doesn't exist. Like, but he should have had this off the shoulder jacket where we saw gold armbands and like some more star shit. I would have ate that shit up.
Yeah, you hear her
Upgrade
cough?
Albedo's hair.
Told you we
Amber!
gotta focus on the
Yes,
investigation
Amber.
first.
I love Amber. I also wear
you gotta do
headscarves a lot
is wait and
and
ambush
have
them in the
naturally
evening.
brown hair and brown
I have
eyes.
no idea
And
what hit 'em.
Amber's birthday, so I liked her. But then I played with her and hated her. I'm sorry, Sable.
Perfect.
True.
Thanks
She's
for that.
so difficult.
Be sure to pass my regards to everyone else in the
Sucrose's
brigade
outfit
as well.
is actually pretty
You
slay.
stay safe, Dehya.
Like, I won't lie, but I think the best Mondstadt character is Venti and Fischl. Hi, call me Dino. Welcome to chat. But Venti and Fischl are definitely, and Mona. How could I forget Mona? Fischl Mona is just like those designs, because like the Archons are gonna be good. The Archons are gonna be good. Mona. But Fischl is definitely the best 4 stars. Sorry, I love Kaya's outfit so much and stuff, but I don't understand why they couldn't have like given him an ass. No one is that flat. I love Nahida's design. I will not lie, Rebel. I actually absolutely adore Nahida's design. I just don't understand it for the Archon of Sumeru. That is my problem with it. She could have been a Sumeru character. It just doesn't look like the Archon. And when you compare it to Raiden, who is in a very sexualized kimono, but the elements of her outfit, and you compare it to Zhongli, because Zhongli's design is actually like, you can tell the game is Chinese when you look at Zhongli's character's design, because the dragon motifs, like, it's just so good. Let me get this Sealy while I see it. But yeah, I love Zhongli, and I love Venti's design. His design is perfection. Scaramouche's is perfection on both accounts. Oh, well, Mona is not wearing high shorts, but literally my profile was short shorts and thigh highs for a while. So that is posture check. I will check my posture. Thank you. So I am definitely not the best person, because like, I'm not gonna lie, it's one of the reasons I'm down bad for Dehya. Put them in them tiny fucking shorts and give them thigh highs. I'll eat that shit up every time. Every time. Look at Albedo. All my favorite characters almost. Sing Show. Short shorts and thigh highs. He has a thigh high strap, so it's a little different. Scaramouche. Shorty shorts and thigh highs, man. We love to see it.
This should be the place.
I do too. And like, I
Let's
try
find a
and think
spot to
about that,
hide
like
and bide our
objective
time.
design versus my personal opinion. Like, personally, the elements of Fischl are just so well done.
gonna
Like,
come
I
down to
almost
a
think
fight one way or
Fischl,
another, so
her
let's all be
skin
careful.
and her original outfit are going to be better than anything they put out in Fontaine. I hope they shock me. The Travelers are
worried
just
about that.
impeccable too.
What I meant.
Also, the way they're inverted, but I prefer Aether's design immensely to Lumine's. So, I can't talk. I think Aether's design is actually inspired.
Here they come. Let's not give them a chance to react and
Look
end
at
this
him.
quickly.
Like the braid, the earring, the dark browns, because you don't see a lot of browns in character design. That makes sense. I cosplay Eula, so I'm down bad for her. I don't even know if Aether is more main character, or if I just think he has a better concept for his design. Oh, I don't know what sword she's got on. I suddenly forgot how to fight with 5 characters. This is impossible, and my fingers cannot work. And I have no healer. I didn't realize they were actual fighting. No one is built except Sino and kinda Nero. And I guess Dehya, because they gave it to me. Where's the 5? I can't reach it!
The process of elimination.
Lumine is perfect for the Abyss Twin. I agree completely, and I love her for that. And the dress is so good. But like, I wish, so Aether has all these brown accents. I think it would have been really cool to give Lumine more brown or black accents because she's very, very white.
You're
Also, putting the boy in a crop
That saves
top.
me an introduction. All right. Time
I don't know how they got away with that in China.
you
People were like,
buddies with
Baiju's
Tara
crop top
Carnell?
is a problem.
Tell me,
And I'm like,
what are
Aether's
they after?
is a itty bitty, like, bikini.
You know the code of being a mercenary, just like everyone else.
But not near, like,
First
it's
rule
just
is to
so
never
white.
divulge key information about her.
That might have
I'm
worked
like,
on it.
I
Think
need
about it, though.
more.
What's your reputation worth? You've got 5 seconds.
Also, the way they did Lumine's hair color, it's dirty. It's like, if you look at any
I'm not
figure or
joking
official
around.
art,
We can do
her
this
hair
the easy
color
way
literally
or the
looks
painful way.
like too saturated.
2
And
seconds.
Baiju got to keep the crop top. Ah, look. Talk to me like that all day, Dehya.
I'll save you the trouble.
Did he just kill himself?
Are you crazy? He
Don't
tried to bite off
Dazai
his
on
own
me.
tongue.
He just Dazai'd himself. Okay, we
definitely didn't
we pulled a
expect him to go
Chuya
that
and
far.
saved him.
Thankfully.
Why would he be so
I just wanted to test his. I didn't expect him to be willing to go through so much.
Well, he's out cold for now. We
Also,
could
like
wait
these
for him to wake
Buccaneer
up,
pirate
but
style
maybe
boots,
it's
bringing
not a
them
good
back.
Yeah,
I
don't
need
worry
more
about it.
high boots.
It'll be a waste of time to interrogate him again. There are lots of
More
goods
boots.
around here.
Her boots should have
Let's
been
search
like
the area.
Eula's and come up
Maybe
to
we'll
like
be able to
here.
find something.
That would have been hot. But I like her outfit. But boots could be higher. Like Albedo, I like how high his boots are. Poor girl is having to clean up her fucking father's messes. We can't do
We
it.
found a piece of paper
That's
with
not a
bunch
good
of
look.
names.
Let me take a look. If this.
Although ever since I
Yep.
was able,
I see an entry.
don't
for
judge her
Decano
dad
Akmal
yet.
Right here.
I mean, like, he
Gisela,
seems fine. He was
Idrisi,
telling
Bashar,
stories.
and
He's stuck between 2 places. Like,
All
I
familiar
get it.
names.
I can see his
Decano
redemption
Akmal has
arc
been trading for a
incoming.
hefty supply of food, weapons. This caravan is just one link
They
in
do.
their
Thigh
logistics
high
chain.
boots all the
That
way.
person
Like
will then
Kaya's
pack the
boots,
caravan full of necessary
he could have
goods,
had those
which
tight
will
pants,
then be
but
brought
it would
right
be
back
so
to
much
Decano
better if they
Akmal.
just put them all the way up and gave him an ass
Wait,
instead of a
why
crotch.
is
Like,
there
I
no more
needed an
value
ass more
recorded
than
for
I
the
needed
final
his dick.
transaction?
No?
Yeah, every transaction.
And I
can
need them
mean
to fix
perhaps,
Child. You want to know one of the
but they
worst
couldn't have
character
known
designs
how
in all
much.
of
Anyway,
Genshin? It's
the next
Child's
part's
gray
the
suit.
records of the goods themselves. Huh?
What's wrong?
Shazamon.
That is actually my opinion. I love Child to death. I love his
I'd
character.
be just,
It's
what the
boring.
heck is going on here?
And I think
I'm
it doesn't
sorry.
fit him on
You're right.
purpose.
But
I would like to
what this
think it's
piece of
him
paper
trying to fit in with
confirms is that the
something.
Homiyama
And I really
family has
like
been
the idea of
providing
seeing
goods to Decano Akmal.
Child's gray suit in Snezhnaya, and I wonder if in a field of snow, because I've taken him to Dragonspine and looked at it. I think it looks very different in the snow. And so I try
What
and
if
remember the
Homiyanis have
context
been
of
kept
it.
in the dark?
That's
But
a
in the
possibility.
green of
But
like other
if
areas
that was
of
the
Teyvat,
case,
it's not as nice.
Why is this caravan specifically named Shazamon as their person? They could have just as easily bought goods such as food and medicine directly from caravan. Yeah, funding violence and looting. The brigade gets the goods.
I wonder if it's purposefully off, though. I really do think it might be.
It's not like
I honestly I've been to their estate many times, and the only potentially large expenditure I could think of would be the treatment cost, but that's still just a speculation. You're probably right. I know my lady's personality.
what should we do now?
If you ask me, I'm not worried. It's too early to make a verdict yet. Let's go find my lady again. If we're lucky, we can not only figure out the mystery of this paper.
Dehya, are you sure this is the best decision?
I've considered that possibility. But even still, she
True
showed
friendship
genuine
is built on
concern for me
trust.
when we first brought up the topic. That's not how I deal with people.
Good. Look how good Dehya is.
Right.
She's such a good character.
wants to trust
And like, I feel
Dehya's
like we
IQ.
are, my biggest gripe with
Yeah.
the story quest in Sumeru
Let's
so
pay
far
another visit to
has been
Sumeru
that we
City.
don't learn a lot about the character, but they're doing a much better job about characterizing her. I don't even know what that says. Where is it at? Is it gonna be here? The caravan accounts. Should probably figure those out. What the fuck is that? The fuck? What is that? Dehya theories, please. A theory or a headcanon? What would you prefer? Yes, I will say that. I love character designs. Oh, here we go. Accounts obtained for your target either. I headcanon that Dehya still has the very first piece of makeup she bought with her own money, because I think she grew up in like a poor area, and so when she was finally able to buy like a high class piece of makeup or something, like her makeup mirror, I like to think that's the first thing she ever like truly bought herself. And that, because you can like replace the little eyelash palettes, but she carries it on her. It's a cute piece of like where she's from and like where she's going that I think makes a lot of sense. I like that. It's so cute, right? All Hamar. I know. I love it. I think about them far too often. Let's see. Return to Sumeru City to interrogate, talk to Dunyarzad. Okay, I'm much better at finding this from the higher teleport point. So we'll see how we do today. Watch me talk out of my ass. The academia. I really wanted more academia in Sumeru. Like, I know they were the villains and stuff, but I wanted to be able to, like, study and stuff. I don't fucking know what I was expecting.
We're back, my lady.
Oh, you're back a lot sooner than I expected. You mustn't have...
Actually, we are still investigating. It's
How,
just
what
that
is the max amount? I
we've
have to
discovered
know.
something strange.
I see. The clues you found have...
Something like that.
You all look a little dispirited. Why don't you discuss it with me? Maybe I'll be able to
Congrats.
say
That's actually
something to
so
cheer you up.
impressive. Holy shit.
It's okay, my lady. It's not so much about me being upset with my father.
So something is wrong. On any other day, Paimon would have already
Need
waved
more.
to me with a smile and shouted, "Dunyarzad, we're back!"
My lady, please prepare.
The master. Okay. I
Double
understand.
dad trauma.
It-
This is just going downhill so quickly.
My father has been supplying goods to Dakan al-Akmar?
Yeah, it makes as little sense to us as it. I've never doubted the master's integrity, so I'm having. Maybe he's not actually
That makes sense.
aware of
I
the
got
full story,
Kokomi
and just
fairly
can't
early
help
in
but
my
agree
Genshin
with the
journey,
traveler.
so
Huh? You mean you...
Thank you for sharing all
I'm
this
spoiled.
information with me. Since you've told me everything you know, in the past, I thought that my father hired a bodyguard for me so that I wouldn't run away and get lost. However, there are plenty of capable mercenaries in the Corps of 30.
because he knew he was a lesbian. JK.
About that. Well, the Homayanis really needed bodyguards, so later, the master told me that I was one of the best mercenaries he'd ever. He offered me a pile of mora, so I just signed on.
Well, but that didn't really answer my question. Just think about it.
Maybe the Corps of 30 just didn't have anyone available, or maybe someone recommended
feel like that's
us.
unlikely.
I think I get what you're saying. You think none of this was a coincidence?
Precisely. At first glance, nothing seems strange or out of place. But there are many parts of the story that don't actually make any
She's
sense.
a
If my father
smarty.
had
Look at
always been in
Dunyarzad.
contact
I
with
really
Dakan
feel like she could have
al-Akmar,
even been in the
then it would make
academia
sense for him
if
to
she
bring
didn't
Tia
have
into
her
her house.
Elazar.
You mean the goal all along was to...
No, that's too much of a stretch.
But that still doesn't rule out the possibility that your father has still been trying to influence your life without you.
Oh no.
So, the master
You
was
need
not
Babs.
likely an innocent victim in all of this?
Sorry we put all this on you.
It's okay, Paimon. I should actually be thanking, regardless
Look
of
at
his
Paimon.
reasons,
People say
if my
she's just
father
such a
has
bitch, and she's
truly been
apologizing
funding
to
a violent group
Dunyarzad.
of mercenaries.
But is that My father has committed many atrocities and deserves all the punishment that he has coming to him. However, the Homayani, if we decide to investigate this further, we could end up implicating the entire...
Nothing is as
It's
it
all right,
seems.
Dehya. If anyone were to ask, you could always just say...
You don't have to do that, my lady. I'm not conflicted.
Hey, it's still too early to give up hope. What was the thing about friendship again?
True
Right,
friendship is
yeah,
built on trust.
You said
It's
that
so
yourself,
cute.
Lee. Besides, there's no point on getting all riled up before
We'll
we've
say
confirmed all the
he
facts.
probably has conflicting
Thank you,
feelings as
everyone.
well.
In which case, my lady, could you ask the master to come out and have a chat with us?
And you,
Sure
yeah,
thing.
I mean, Zhongli
I
works,
also
but
hope
he
you'll
won't
be able
keep
to
you
give us
alive
a
indefinitely unless
logical
you like
explanation.
go crazy on a
Let's
shield.
meet at the usual place then.
I'm excited for double HP Zhongli.
Usual place?
The new artifact set is also 2-piece HP percent, and so you'll be able to double stack it. Be great. At the usual place. Where's the usual place, my dears? Where are we going? Here. I should probably look in the map. Down there. Okay. Lambed's Tavern. I actually want to go see what's on the bulletin board today. Hence the food. I like never keep food. You're doing way better than me.
Thank you for coming, sir. Please
Oh,
allow
look at
me
this
to
yellow.
introduce
That's
these two.
pretty.
This is the travel...
Yes, my daughter has mentioned them from time to time.
Oh, I see
It's
the
a
similarities
privilege
a little
to
bit.
finally
He's a
meet
Richie
them in
Rich.
person.
That's why he's in yellow.
But we may
It's
skip
pretty
all
good
the
though. I
pleasantries
think
for
mine
now.
has around 30k.
What is the...
Well, we wanted to bring this transaction record to your attention.
So, that's what you found?
If you wouldn't mind,
Well, it's a long... What I do know, though, Dehya, is that the truth will bring
What if he
you
like?
no solace.
What if her dad made
If
him watch
anything,
after her?
It will likely cause you a great amount of anguish.
wait.
Oh my God.
Me?
Yes, I understand
What if her
perfectly
dad is
why you
dead?
came to see me. And I am touched by your
I
collective
need to stop.
commitment to
The
do
brain
right
is
thing.
firing. It needs to chill the fuck out.
But knowledge always comes at a price. And sometimes, as they
Ignorance
say,
is
your
bliss.
father Kusela and I both believed that. Of course,
knew it.
you have the right to seek. The facts of this matter may reduce everything you've built for yourself into sand, blowing in the... If you must
But
proceed,
the truth is
then
better.
Kusela's heartfelt efforts will also fade into the wind like a fleeting mirage.
His heartfelt efforts. I've made it this far in life without a single
That is
drop
not
of my
true.
father's
He's been
support.
watching
I
over
have
you.
my own ideals and ways of looking at the world, as well as people and causes that I've chosen to cherish and fight for. None of these things have anything to do with him. I came here today to support
See, and like, this
you
is
as the
about
head of the
her
Homayani
family and stuff.
No
Why
warning
didn't we
will
get
change my
something like this
stance
for
on that.
Nilo? We just got a world quest under the guise of a story
I
quest.
understand.
Ooh,
Then let me tell
story
you a
time.
little story.
Let's go.
Our family once needed to take a trip to the desert when Dunyarzad was just a baby. Along the way, they had superior numbers and quickly overpowered our bodyguard. Those Eremites were Kusela's men told me that the attackers were Eremite mercenaries, just like themselves. Kusela was grinning and walked over to play with baby Dunyarzad.
Oh,
She was startled.
Really? I never knew.
He said that he had no particular reason to help us. He just took pity on us because
That's so
we
sweet.
started talking about our children, and to repay his kindness, I hired his brigade to help.
So, that's what happened.
It was many years before I saw him again.
yes, flashback.
I almost didn't recognize him the next time he came knocking on my door.
He looks just like that guy we saw
The
earlier.
man I knew
But
to be
older.
strong and healthy had been reduced
Oh
to
no.
a shell of
Oh, the
a
representation. He
himself.
uses a cane. We love
He couldn't
representation.
even walk, and he...
So, what happened to him?
I'm not too sure myself. The only thing that didn't change was his cheery... He then suddenly asked me if Dunyarzad, now that she had grown, would need a...
Ooh.
At the time, Dunyarzad was going through a particular... But he kept coming back to the topic. Come on, I was completely lost at first. Until he...
So he was the one who...
Indeed. He didn't say it out loud, but it was clear that he saw Deshret's relics as an evil group who would eventually corrupt every member in their
Very
ranks.
valid.
He was already beyond redemption, but he hoped that he would be able to detach his
Aw.
daughter from the vicious. If Dehya could stay in my house and keep working as a bodyguard,
That's so sweet.
then gradually her affinity for the desert would decrease. and
Maybe if
she'd
you'd
be
done
able
this
to
when
leave
she
her previous
there's a
life
tendency
behind.
I find of adults, Kai, you're falling out of your bed, of adults in games especially, to try, and like adults in real life, to like make up for their misdeeds later on and secretly, and I'm like, this all would have not happened
And
if you
that's
had
why
done better
offered
from the
her such
start.
generous compensation.
Yes.
Like all the lying
not
to
just
Dehya
because of
probably
that.
was one of the reasons she
From the moment that
didn't
he
like
asked me for
him
that
more
favor,
so
I
than him doing bad
also
things.
began to see Dehya as my own daughter.
I need to see more.
And
Oh,
that's
it's
also
my
why
own
I tried to
daughter.
persuade you to stay when you asked for permission. Kusela saved my daughter and I all those years ago in the desert.
He was always like that, acting like he's oh so
Oh,
smart
no.
and self-righteous.
I'm sorry, Dehya. This is two in my face.
Kusela said that he'd reimburse me for a portion of Dia's fees. Eventually, I just accepted them as a token of his gratitude.
Oh no.
And that went. The letter contained a request to help him by.
Wait! Isn't that around the time that the...
That's right. When I started to hear some nasty, but by then, he was no longer receptive to my requests to talk. If I had that thought occurred to me as well. After some
Interesting.
deliberation, I decided to send him some food and medicine. I turned down all his requests for explode. I am aware that even such a reduced gesture of support could lead to others coming to. In the end, it probably was the wrong
Aw,
decision.
Don't feel bad on yourself,
I plugged
bestie.
my ears to the rumors and just.
If you can, please tell me where he is now. None of the things he's doing right now make any sense if he's just trying to... If all he wants to do is steer clear of me, then maybe he shouldn't have brought me.
Oh
I'm just angry because I can't wrap my head around any of his actions.
No, I don't want to ask her to believe it. Maybe
Another
yes.
way?
I'm gonna look at it in a different
I don't
way.
know. I knew him, but
You're
I guess you do have a
oversimplifying
point.
things, my
we
dear.
haven't uncovered the whole...
I'll do my best to help. I don't know Kusela's exact whereabouts. Outside of supplying his. However, there's a man on the list named Jawed. He used to be a mercenary in the desert and is now a member of the Corps. He's responsible for supplying weapons and liaising with the Dakan al-Ahmar's merchant caravan. I think he should know Kusela's whereabouts.
Kusela.
I've heard that he likes to have a few drinks alone and enjoy the cool wind at night outside the
He
tavern.
finds Kaveh there,
Maybe
I
you'll
can
be able to
guarantee
find
you.
him there.
Understood.
Maybe they've
Thank
drinking
you, sir.
together.
I'll stay and be with my father here. To be honest, I'm still a little dazed and haven't finished processing everything quite
Look
yet.
at this, how healthy. She's like, I need some time to process. I like that.
My father has indeed done something wrong, but if I think about it,
It's
I'm
more
also not sure. I feel
complicated.
like our only course of action is to turn everything we...
Yes. It's time to face my mistakes.
Hoard the sweet madams. We love it. Where's the bulletin board? I need to see it. Where is it? It should be over here. There it is. Oh, am I tripping? Where is it? It's by the tavern. Where is it? I tell y'all, I came to this bulletin board so many times and I always get confused looking for it. Is this one it? Yeah, here it is. Please refrain from slander. Don't you gotta love them? I always love looking at these boards too. Because you've got some TCG, I think. Some designs. A pretty sale for a bed. This looks like some academia shit. Some random... This looks like some King Deshret mercenary stuff. So interesting. This is a furnace and some recipes. I don't know what this is. But it's always interesting to look at. We shall wait. Go look for him at night. She wears royal purple. I know, it's so pretty. Oh, did I get Kazuha's name card? Or no. I got an achievement one. Okay. Very close to Kazuha's name card. Let's go to nighttime. It's about to go for me. Ah, that's so exciting, Snakes. Do you know what you're gonna do with your hair? Go look for him at night. It is nighttime. Outside the tavern at night. Maybe it's not night enough. There he is. Or maybe I'm blind.
I know what you've been up to. Smuggling weapons to violent brigades in the desert.
Shh. Keep your voice down.
He looks like he's in over his head.
Come with me.
Oh,
We
that's
should take
so
this elsewhere.
cool.
I'll be happy to talk things over once we're somewhere.
That's good. I would also put in your board, because I've done
This
this with
place should do.
haircuts, things you don't
Alright.
want or don't
Back
like.
to my question.
Don't worry about that for now. You know what kind of punishment you'll face once we report you to the...
Wait. There's no need to jump the gun. Let's talk the...
So what's in it for you, Annie?
Well, I waited in my mind, and I couldn't...
Let me tell you how it is. We're investigating if you provide some help for us.
I love how
why don't we
many like
discuss this a little further?
investigations we go
Listen.
on. Short
Shut
pixie-ish. Oh, that's gonna be so good.
My patience
love
is
it.
running out.
Very
You should
like, I
know
feel
when I'm
like,
work-
so like,
All right, sheesh.
but fluffy
But you gotta
pixie are
promise
like
you'll put up some nice words for me
Catra
later.
and She-Ra after the haircut.
Always on the move. Here's the spot. Feel free to go have a look.
Sure. And then you can forget about...
Hey, come on. Now you're...
Really? And how do I know you're not leading us?
All right,
Fluffy.
I get
Oh,
it,
it's
I
gonna
get
be
it.
so good.
Why don't you go take a look and...
Now that's more like it. Let's move.
Obviously, I love fluffy hair. Obviously.
And as for you,
I mean, as long as you can get like mousses and stuff, and it should after a while curl on its own. Also, short hair curls a lot easier than longer hair. Ignore the sea. I did. I got you, bestie. Don't worry. Okay. Cool, cool.
seems like we're in luck. Let's go.
Oh, we're
We'll
gonna meet
finally
her
get
father.
to the bottom of this ourselves.
I'm excited.
I'm here to see Kusela. Tell him
Yes,
to
I
get out
have.
here.
Dehya, why are you here?
With the wind!
Quicker.
I can't figure out how to press anything right now.
Too easy. Here my...
Your sins weigh upon your soul.
Who am I trying to kill? I don't even know this guy.
Their penance is due.
Y'all, this is you could tell I don't normally play with these characters
Haven't you
in
all
this
done
group.
enough?
Because this is so hard to
you
get the
also need
synergy
to
down.
stop this.
Also, I can never fucking press the 5. Why is it so hard to press a 5?
Here, positions!
I gotta get this girl her sword. Because Pave Bloom, I'm so excited me. Oh no, you're fine. Just keep talking. I don't care. That's what the chat is for.
To train
Up.
harder.
Yeah, you do, bestie. I need to level you up more like it. I shouldn't blame them for what I do to them.
All eyes on me.
Also, it's nice for me when people are active in the chat because I can talk to them.
Nowhere to run.
And that's part of the reason why I like streaming, is talking to people. You saw my pathetic revival food options. There's a lot more fighting in this quest. I'm gonna have to get a healer.
Surrender. Judgment is upon. Guilty.
Oh, I always fuck up that first one.
You stay condemned.
There we go. Dear Lord.
Enough fighting. We all know each other. Just bring Kusela to me. Did you
Is he
understand
dead?
a single word I just said?
All right, everyone, let's all just calm down for a second.
Oh no, will do.
Dehya, the boss can't come out and see you, and he died.
What?
He is dead. Yes, angst.
Seems
We'd
like
love
you've been
to
out of
see
the
it.
loop for a while. Guess that's for the best, though. At least, that's what the old man wanted.
When did he die? What
A
happened?
few years ago, Kusela broke up Dakan al-Ahmar. and went to the Deshret's Relics headquarters by himself.
He's
So
6
is that
feet
when
under.
the guy started at-
We love it.
prefer to
Major
call it
character
taking
death
revenge.
or side character
Every
death.
last
Woo!
person in Deshret's Relics must pay in blood for what they did.
Let me start from the beginning.
Overwhelming strength and unquestionable authority?
Those were a part of it, yes. But just those on the... Regardless of whether they joined by their own will or were coerced. Every person, whether it be their deepest sin, some unforgivable act, or their most immoral exploit. That's precisely it. Every one of us have a record. Me, but you, Dehya.
I never even knew.
You were probably the only person in all of Deshret's Relics who didn't know.
Ever since you were born, Boss had been trying to... Not only that, but he also banned all of us from committing any nefarious acts.
He tried
He
so
said he'd
hard.
take care of the dues we had to... But in the end, he was just an ordinary person. What could he do? He was forced to go to headquarters again and again to account for missed dues and incomplete records. He'd come...
We all knew he was doing that for you. He wanted to get you out of this world, no matter what.
And that's why he became a shell of himself and couldn't.
Wait, but that doesn't make any sense.
And it's just so
I didn't
sad
know about
that
any of
he
this.
died
And
before
I'd
they
never
could
seen him
talk.
get
But
injured
that's
or
how it
beaten.
goes.
Because you were too young at the time. How would you ever tell between wounds from a beating and wounds from battle? When you left home after that final argument with him, he seemed to age by
no.
a decade overnight. Even his hair went gray.
So even the blazing...
Yep. It was all his doing. Had he not arranged them to come to you?
A few years ago, Boss said he needed to make another trip to
Oh
headquarters.
my god, that's so
He
many.
was
Holy
already pretty
shit.
weak then, and we all assumed he was
Oh,
going to
this
get
is
beaten
so
again.
sad. When are we gonna get to the comfort part?
I suggested that he hand the role of leadership over to me, but he said there was no... His words made no sense to me. But that night, we heard that a massive fire tore through headquarters, and
Everyone gained their freedom.
Yes.
Many members fled.
Oh,
Not
he's
just from our
doing so
ranks,
good.
but
He
from the
tried
other
so
brigades as well.
hard.
But how could we leave with a clear conscience?
The boss can't have just
8
died
point.
for
It
nothing.
just. I need to
Those
slow it
heartless
down.
jerks at
JK, I
headquarters
let
took
y'all
him
have
from
y'all's
us.
points.
from that point on, the sole purpose of Dakan al-Ahmar, the big fire that Boss started, was quite a blow to headquarters, even though we're outnumbered. We vowed to see our revenge through to the... There were people from headquarters who changed their names and went into hiding. But we won't let any of them escape.
We've suffered plenty of losses as well. All we can do is exchange our loot from Mora, and then use that to get supplies.
Look at his little cute crop thing. It's giving Aladdin. And he's got this chastity build on. Don't know what's going on
We
with that, and I'm
forged
not
Boss's
going to ask.
handwriting and sent
What
out
you do
many
is up
letters
to
to
you,
his former
Vesty.
friends. Thankfully, we were also able to attract
I didn't mean for
Deshret's
that to be
relics
gay,
have
but it
become
just
weaker
kinda
and
turned out
weaker.
that way.
And now, we finally...
Paimon doesn't know what
Just
to
her.
say anymore.
Look how beautiful. Like the fact. This is one thing that drives me crazy about Dehya's design. The way her skin bulges on the thigh straps. Holy shit.
We
I'm
do
gay.
know right from wrong, but we were sinners from the very beginning. We do not deserve the
Very
freedom that the
valid.
boss won for us with his life. Boss always loved his old-fashioned hero stories. We used to always laugh. As for me, I never considered
We're the
myself a
lowest
hero.
of the low.
We're all the lowest of the low.
None
We
of
have
this
no right
protects
to
her
even imagine
organs.
such an existence.
Her whole entire belly is hanging out.
But
This is shit
maybe
armor.
those hero stories he liked foreshadowed everything that was. Maybe
And
we were
also,
all just
her
acting
breasts
along
would be
with
in
the
her
play
way
the beginning.
holding the claymores. She would want a
But as we
shield
acted the
plate to
parts and
keep them
recited
out of the
the
way for
lines,
swiping.
I'm sorry, Dehya. I know you always found us insufferable.
Genshin armor
ever
is
since you were
very
young.
impractical.
Just think of this as a...
It did not need a keyhole in it, Rebel. That's why it's a
with
chastity
you.
belt. It has a key on it.
Huh? Dehya?
I grew up with these guys.
It can be. It's
and I
like a
know
leather
they're not
armor
bad
belt.
people.
Yes.
It's all I know.
But it
is
had-
that
it didn't
Deshret's
need to
relics
have a
must
lock
be
on it.
destroyed. Furthermore,
Is
I
someone
want
gonna
to
go
see the
lock
place for
picking in the
myself.
middle of the fight?
I want to know if my I know you don't want to get involved
Putting
in
a
this,
metal
so
lock in the
there's no
key,
need
I
for me to
can't.
tag along.
What happens
I can
if
do
you
this on
lose
my
your
own.
fucking key to your leather armor?
Yeah. Paimon feels like we'd only regret it.
Thank you.
I bet Boss would...
Considering all
You
the
could,
losses.
yes,
can
and I
think
will
whatever he
happily
wants.
do that.
But the fact
Whoop, whoop, whoop. So go to the relics of the hiding place. And I think that's the time trial for me. Y'all, it's so hard to do shit without skirmish. What the fuck? Beautiful.
You even want this?
Let's see how far this away it is. I saw that. Why? You don't need to do any of that though when you have a Scaramouche. Mwahahaha. We love him. Okay. Whoa, that went fast. So much slingshotting going on. Oh, I missed that one. Whoops. Thank you, pile of snakes. I am not the best at puzzles, but I am very good at doing the puzzles in ways you were not supposed to do them. Oh. Who do they want? Dendro. So we are actually going to have to do this with the right people.
I've been waiting for you for ages.
Pyro. I think they will give us, I'll keep Sino as our in here, and I'll put Kokomi.
We'll need a strategy.
Won't they give us Dehya? We'll take Dehya as our Pyro. It's our story quest. I think we do get her again, but I'm not 100% on that. Let's see. Yep.
Wow.
Look at everyone.
Didn't expect it to look like
They should all be holed up in here.
Who cares? Well,
Still, we should be careful.
See, it did not need
Even
locks.
if they've only got one shot left,
That is
it
my
could
problem
still
with it.
take
It could
us
have
out.
just been a leather belt.
yeah. We'll know what they're really Deshret's relics may have been a force to be reckoned with before.
Yeah.
Into the hideout. Kind of sad we won't randomly see Scaramouche in these hideouts anymore. Oh, well, let me break that. Look at this eagle thing. Actually, not exactly the same, but it's something we're gonna take a screenshot of. Ignore me taking a screenshot of Entrapta. Let them be. No. The fuck is all that? Oh, I don't mean to attack people. Let's see. Oh, they're fighting. Sorry, guys. I was doing lore.
everyone hold hands.
Persian Sphinx, if I'm not mistaken. It does look like that, or a Lamasu.
Far enough. How amusing.
Although a Persian
New
Sphinx
punches.
might be a Lamasu, or there might be different. I don't actually know off the top of my head.
Wind rises. Upon the gale.
But they only seem to have 4 legs, so a Sphinx is right.
Swarm fury. You dare to gaze upon me?
So pretty. For perusal later.
Your sins weigh upon your soul. Guilty.
Where is this last one at?
Their penance is due.
There we go. Thank you, Sino.
This way. Follow me. We're almost there.
I feel like the use of triangles in the desert a lot. It's 3s. Genshin always comes back to 3s. I want to look more at those sphinxes.
They went charging ahead
There
without
we go.
checking for any.
Oh, it closed
Hey,
behind them.
you guys okay?
Oh no.
It seems like we...
Watch out. The enemy's coming from ahead.
Well,
Don't worry about us. We knew something like this could happen. Let's go! We can't let the ball.
Let's check if there's
I
another
read a Kaveh
way. The
Haytham
sooner we
fic
can
like
make
this
it
one
through-
time.
Let's
It was
see.
really good. I haven't read AO3 in like a couple
I
weeks.
think I see
Maybe
a
I'll
way
read
through over
fanfiction
there.
tonight.
But it's being blocked.
Okay, let's.
But I'm also in the middle of a book. I'm in the middle of several books. They're so pretty. Like, her constellation is a manticore. With the scorpion tail and the lion's head. Yeah, lion. So I was looking, but these seem to be different. Why do I have to do puzzles? Why puzzles? Why me? Oh, I think it has to be gold. Slay. The music in this quest is so good.
Nowhere to run!
This way, Colonel. Allow me.
Behold!
Also, Dehya's about to join the standard banner. All your friends help you with puzzles? Oh, that's so sweet. Also, I'm working on a theory about trees, so I need to take a picture of this tree and compare it to other desert trees. We love taking lore pictures, man. I need to make like a photo on my Milanote for all my random
Another
pictures.
mechanism like the one before.
Because like, these
But
are
this one's
trees
being
that are
blocked
just
off in the
growing
middle.
through, right? And we have this
just need to
Horus
adjust it a
looking
little.
bitch here again. Rotate device. I see, I see. I can't raise it. Maybe I move this one. Raise. Oh, lower, lower. No, that's fair. I'm not very good at them. Sometimes I get very flustered trying to do them on stream too because I'm not very good at them. But we're all in this together and it's not as bad as Breath of the Wild. Good lord, if I stream the next... Oh wait, hold on. Whoop. I gotta turn this on. It's getting dark. Please don't kill Sina.
Buckle up.
There we go.
Rest and rebuild.
Dehya is so fun with Pyro. Like, Pyro is pretty fun. Okay. And this is where I start to get confused. There's too many. When there's like lots of doors, I'm like, which door did I come in? Which door am I going to? The coins that just... This reminds me of the way they did Economia. These little chests, but you could break those boxes. And the candles are very similar to Economia too.
Hey,
Get some Electro.
Too slow.
Some Hydro. Except it's not working. Of course. Because I don't know how to hit these buttons.
Squall and Fury. Search for it.
They did give us a fair amount of chests in this quest. I'm actually quite happy. See, we've got 2 more of those. I'll be like, join my world, I need help with the puzzle. Very valid. So we need this to go twice. And again. Oh. Perfect. Let's see. Oh, that's so pretty. The way that looks. Sometimes this game is just too beautiful. I want a picture of this.
I wasn't expecting anyone to make it through from the other side. But as a desert dweller, I suppose
Michelle?
we should be used to our
Don't waste your breath.
You have nowhere to run.
I witnessed the golden age of Deshret's relics. Even now, my brothers and I still the greatest should
Oh no. Well,
So
if you
you
ever
wanna
need
go
help,
out
just
and
pop into
let us
Discord. A lot of
draw
times
our
people are
We
very
will
good about
show they are
assisting.
much too-
There's like a help channel. And so if anyone's on, they'll come over.
Charge! Eliminate them!
These people, some of the people like remember exactly the puzzles and how to do them, and I'm like, y'all, I can't get on y'all's level. What am I supposed to do? What is this god for?
Don't. Squall and Fury.
I have other characters, and I know that. But yet,
Team Deshret will not abandon
Damn it.
any one of his followers.
okay. Let's try and get the jellyfish. There goes Nahida. Holy shit. Jellyfish. 5. Let's actually use her.
You asked for it.
Look at her go. And then
Surrender! The wind rises. Brothers!
I guess we just have to have enough dead. Need her.
All just want to die?
None of us plan to leave this place alive!
The golden slumber.
The golden slumber. That's a weird line for him to say.
Fallen.
Yeah, it would work.
Still coming at us. This place is like a gladiator's ring. They just keep coming no matter.
A lot of
Keep
people
fighting. There's no need to
will farm
When the
domains
next
and
wave
stuff with
comes,
you to help
I'm
you
going
level
to see
up.
if I can take out that high.
Let's see. Do.
Get out of my way!
Look, their little armbands have keys on them too.
Come and face me, Michel!
Of course.
So they've broken through the front.
Apologies,
He
Lord
just
Michel.
looks very tired.
They fight like absolute madmen.
Madmen.
No matter how much we throw at them, they just keep coming for more.
This is funny. Scared mercenary. We love to see it. Poor guy. These always look so bizarre to me. These domain lanterns. I feel like, why are they shoving that in my face? Taking a picture of that, too.
So, it would...
Time to pay for everything you've done.
You think I will be buried in the sand?
Hey, wait!
Are we gonna have another Dazai moment in the temple, this story quest? Did he just...
We were too late.
Is this the apotheosis of Bashar? Like, what is going on?
It's over. There's no. But if you're still going to cling on to your
Oh, hi,
so-called
bestie.
mercenary's pride,
See, and he doesn't have a vision. This Electro stuff is interesting, and they don't have vision either, but it's like laid in them their
Hey,
powers.
Dehya! I found the mechanism. I'll get you all back up here right away.
Up there it is. Oh, an elevator.
let's go.
Moment of silence for the most recent BSD chapter. If anyone has read it about the elevator. Okay. We always have to do our bungo moments of silence. Love them.
Too slow.
Yeah, we're struggling. Oh, sleigh. I'll take it.
Quit following me.
The coloration on this kind of reminds me of Alhaitham. And the blue eyes, look at that. Different colored legs for sure.
Squall and Fury.
I need to look at this. Stand right there. Oh, darling. Darling, please.
The wind rises.
I mean, Asagiri has never once killed off a character that wasn't introduced, that had an author's name, and was not introduced with them already being dead. Like, look at this. It kind of resembles Alhaitham's colors. A little bit. Yeah. Can I not? I want to go into the light. Let me go into the light. Is this the elevator? Oh, it is. Whoops. Yee. I just don't understand why you know who is not shown if you know who is literally in the room. It makes no sense to me. Like, we get a panel of other you know who rat, but not of you know who.
You call yourself a member of the infamous Deshret's.
Also, if you understood that, kudos to you.
We try to catch a couple. Hey,
he's been shot through the heart.
The name of Kusela. Why would I know?
He's actually died. I'm done with it.
I said I don't know any. If you're here to find someone, why don't you look through the records yourself?
The irony. His life became a light for so many, yet to others, it wasn't even worth remembering.
Hey, look at her eyes. They're so pretty.
Where's the records room?
Your favorite
Answer
part?
me.
Ooh, I'm excited. Let's see.
It's right over there.
Also, welcome to stream, Pyro. I hope you're having a good day.
You can go through them as much as you want. It's not like any of them still matter anyway.
I mean the old records room.
I like how she points at people. Look at these claws.
The
sexy.
Old records room? Kusela. Ah, yeah, I remember him now. The guy who could hardly walk.
That's very ableist of you.
Watch your mouth. That's our boss you're talking
about. There you
go,
Idrisi.
He was definitely faking
You tell him.
We all let our guard down as soon as we saw him come hobbling in.
Look at this man. He's still so scared. Boy,
But in the short time it supposedly took him to take a dump, he'd already gotten away and started a fire in the records room. He couldn't have possibly outrun us if he wasn't a fraud.
She really does.
And after that, Deshret's relics fell into complete disarray.
Stop wasting our time. Every one of us here, tell me where.
It's just over there. Go see
I
it for
can
yourself
pronounce
if
it
it
for
means
you
that much
later.
to you.
Oh, thank you.
There's nothing left in there but ashes. No human could ever survive that kind of Bashar.
What if he's in there?
Let's go.
Dun dun.
We'll leave the others here to guard
What if
these
she
guys.
sees his bones?
Spare them no mercy if they try.
Totally understandable. The Archon quests are quite a slug. If I didn't do them the night of... Oh, look at these weapons. That's nice. Some spears, a knife. Why don't we get these weapons? I want that. I want that sword. And I want this as playable. And the halberd. Come on, Hoyo. Why you put it right in front of my face, but I can't swing it around? This is just not... It's not proper. Now look at his... It's like a scimitar? That's what those swords are called, I think. I'm illiterate there. I can't speak very well. So... Alright. It's your favorite part, so it's got me nervous. I bet it's going to be juicy. Let's see.
Quit following me.
Lanterns. Like, just look how gorgeous this is to walk through. Why is that there? That's interesting. Is it here? Yeah, it is. They really don't want you jumping. Bestie. You okay, bestie?
Quit following me.
Why does he just look like a hilichurl down there? You don't want to get up, bestie?
Nowhere to run.
Let me heal Nahida. That is very valid also, especially like I loved R&R. Oh, I think I went the wrong way. Bye, bestie. Shouldn't I be able to open this door? Like, okay, slay, I guess. We'll go in as Dehya. Sometimes the dialogue is very overwhelming. I read it faster because they talk slow. I wish you could speed them up. In some games you can.
This was his final destination. How did he do it? Getting past all the guards. If he was nimble enough to do that, then he must... I'm sorry.
She's trying so hard.
I know it's just wishful thinking. Let's look around.
I believe.
Maybe...
Pretty
Must
cane.
be the one that Dehya's father used.
Kusela.
Oh, look, it's Prima. Oh, look, it's Prima Gem. Excuse me.
Thanks for everything, boss.
We're fortunate to somehow find that cane after that fire.
Let's split up and look around some more. What if some...
But what else could survive a fire
Also,
like
this is like Kave's earring. This exactly. The fuck? I just took a picture of it, but that's bizarre. That's totally fine. Look at it. It kind of looks like a scepter. A sword. This reminds me of Pram and Returner's magic should be special. His sword is kind of like a hidden thing.
Wait! Isn't that the toy sword you played with as a child?
Oh.
The dragon is
Oh,
no
look
more.
at her!
For Princess Dehya has slain it. Its head now hangs above the city gates. Her bravery has brought eternal peace and prosperity to
Oh,
us
I'm
all.
not well.
Dehya, come on. This is the most important line.
You can do it.
Look at her. She had...
Dehya, you defeated the dragon.
Was this
Everyone's
cat
waiting for
hair
your speech.
natural? Was she already dyeing her hair?
Still too shy, huh? All right.
Ah, that's so
I
cute.
hereby proclaim our victory.
Like,
Evil
look at
shall
this
plague us
outfit.
no more.
Why? Also, it looks very similar to Aether's. The, like, crop top. And you can definitely tell she developed her own style. She's so cute. Oh. I'm unwell.
Proclaim our victory.
Oh!
Evil shall plague us no more, Dad.
I'm actually kind of sad. Like, actually. I'm not gonna cry. I'm okay. But, like, that's some sad shit. Chibi Shy Dehya's right. Let's see. Oh, this is some sad shit, y'all.
What's this?
Oh, we give
Don't you
her a
remember?
meal.
You asked Paimon what she would do if she were to wake up to... And Paimon said that she would get boatloads of tasty snacks.
I'm like,
You looked super confused at the time, but said it
if
was
you're
an adorable
depressed,
thing to
eat.
say.
Good job, Paimon. Good
These
advice.
opportunities don't come by often. So today,
Oh, the food looks so
Paimon's
good.
gonna treat you to a special crash
Also, look,
course
Paimon.
on Paimon's life
Paimon is a
lesson.
Dehya simp. We are Paimon. Paimon is actually, like, Aether's like, she don't really spend money on people like this. It's really my treat, but you get the point. Her allowance. This is such a cute line that Paimon gets an allowance. It's canon now. The Traveler gives Paimon an allowance, and the one thing she spends, you are fine. I can't fucking spell either. It's the secret self-insert.
It's not that stingy.
Well, the self-insert was supposed to be the Traveler, and it was
Anyway,
like never gonna
the point
happen.
is that you should eat to your heart's content. You'll feel better for sure once
You
you've gotten
will.
some. Dunyarzad will
She
also be here
is.
shortly. She's
Oh,
on
the
her
other
way to
wife.
her back.
Aw, thanks, you two.
You know, Dehya's too powerful
Honestly,
for one wife. She
this
has
is
to have
very unlike
Kandaka
me.
and
I
Dunyarzad.
just had a lot on my mind on our way back, so I didn't
It's
know
okay,
what to say.
bestie. Dunyarzad told you have to have time
My
to
chest
process.
was filled with all kinds of intense emotions. They just shook me even more than all the feelings we
And the
shared
double
during our
braid is
previous
just so
adventures.
cute.
But when everything came to an end, those emotions, it was as if I'd lost the thing that was most important to me.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right. To many mercenaries,
I thought she said
Mora
Mona
is the
for a
most
second.
important thing in the
Mona
world.
is the mercenary
But
pinup,
perhaps
y'all.
to us, it's the most worthless thing of all. Idrisi and the others all used to say
Yes, me
that
too.
they would quit if there was no Mora to be had.
But sometimes I feel
But
like
when it
some
came to avenging
some
my
lines are
father,
more in character than others,
was
so
no more to
or
be
the
made
way I
anywhere.
characterize the Traveler, so I will choose those. But I like them to be a little shit. Like when we got to choose to kill that person, I killed them.
My reality shattered when I found out that the father who always told me hero stories
I mean, valid.
was in fact a bad guy. But look at me now. Am I any different? Despite all my promises about never forgiving him, and never trying to understand him.
Bitch, I almost
still
cried
went to
for his
such
sake. You
lengths
shut
to
the fuck
find out
up.
the truth.
Of
And
course you
really
would
are
cry.
hypocrites. All of us.
No.
Yeah, you're right.
I also
It's
feel like
just a
anytime,
pity that
like
we
Genshin
often
has a
only
core
recognize our
theme of
true feelings
family, and so
after
you
it's
see this
already too
again with
late.
the Luke and Kaya of like estranged family that and that Bennett, like it just happens over and over and over again of partings. Like this really reminds me of Hu Tao and her grandfather, and so I can't help but think the Tsaritsa, who's the goddess of love, like there has to be something waiting for us there that's more about this theme of family.
Are all of you all right?
And it's strange that Tignari nor Sino really, their story quests, like we know nothing about their families. Like even Kuki Shinobu, we know about her mother. Genshin actually does a fairly good job of not just
Many people
erasing
from the Core of
parents,
30 came over, and I just huh?
which is the anime syndrome.
A lot happened while...
Oh, Dunyarzad
sorry.
cries for
I
her.
really should have controlled my emotions better.
No, girl, let it out. You're
It's
fine.
all right, my lady. You were hurt by all of this as well. Truth be told, I'm starting to feel a little guilty watching you cry like this.
Oh, don't feel guilty.
Dehya, your pain must be even worse. You shouldn't
That
need to
looks so
comfort
fucking
me.
good.
Hey, don't worry about me. If anything, this whole thing is finally showing
That
me
is
the
an
difference
interesting
between illusion
line.
and reality. My father probably
That's
thought
weird.
that people could settle into new
That's
lives as long as
interesting.
they moved to a new environment.
Because if you remember, we
That
talked
thought
about
has even
illusions
crossed
in
my
the
mind a
last
few
Golden
times.
Apple Archipelago
It's like
event,
saying,
and
what's wrong
Nahida,
with adapting
his
to
whole
a new
story
life?
quest first was about this. So
However, there was always something deep
the
within
dragons,
my mind
illusions,
that
and
refused
reality.
to
I'm wondering if
accept
it's all going to come back
This
together.
impulse, but now that I consider it again, it all makes sense.
Oh,
The desert sands are a part of who I am,
Oh,
and I will never be
she
able
is
to
such
lead
a
a peaceful
princess.
existence.
I don't believe that. Never say
I
never.
understand how you feel.
That doesn't mean I won't be making any changes to my life, though. As an example, it's just like Idrisi said.
Idrisi.
I also
That's
want to
probably
catch
not
up to my
correct,
father and become a character in his play.
Oh.
Even if the ending of the story may be childish and ridiculous, it won't really matter.
Look at the stars. I never noticed that there's stars in the glass here. That's so cute.
Isn't that neat, though? Oh, you'll be a whole new kind of mercenary, one that's not.
I
out
have
for
no
more.
idea.
Why don't we go for a change of scenery once we finish
Let's go
eating?
shopping, because
What about
this is
stopping
such
by
a
the
cute
Grand
thing, because
Bazaar again?
Dehya lore fact really loves shopping, and so
Right.
she's trying to
You
take her
said you wanted to get a rug
to
for
do
your
one of her
family.
favorite things. Oh Lord,
We'll come along too.
we're all gonna go shopping.
I can't thank you enough for taking care of me this entire time.
The Sumeru details are so cool. Like, look at this design. It's impeccable. And so, wait, I have to make the harem complete. Goodbye, Nahida. Or actually, I need to leave Nahida out so that she can read their minds when I walk
promise
up.
to keep you
or if
safe.
they stay. But I can never find this fucking bazaar, so here we go again. We'll see if I can get there. Directionally challenged. I can find it from the top teleport. The stream, I'll probably end it after I finish Dehya Story Quest, so pretty soon. Because that'll put us at about 2 hours. And I should stream more, but I work full time, so it's harder. It's a bit hard for me to like commit to longer than 2-hour streams, at least during the weekdays. Look, bro, they're dancing. They're so cute. Oh, we didn't get to see them. Maybe after. Maybe after.
Oh, this rug here is quite something.
Look how pretty these
The
rugs are.
craftsmanship is.
Here you are.
Some of oh wait, I need to take a
Finally, I found
picture
you.
because some of these rugs are similar to the ones that are in Al Haitham and Kavi's apartment. And I want to know if they went rug shopping here.
Hey, aren't you that mercenary who bit his tongue? You can wait.
Oh, thank you,
Are you
Snakes.
here to take revenge on us?
Oh my God, go to sleep if you need to.
What are you talking about? Do I look like I could take you all on a sight? I just came here to give you something.
Oh
I'll be
my
on my way
God,
to get
I
myself
love
up
this.
to the
His
core
voice
after this.
actor.
Once I woke up, I hurried to the Khan al-Ahmar's camp, hoping to alert them to your presence. But when I got
He
there,
has a list.
I found no one except the
my
members
heart.
who were still too injured to move.
Sitar.
So you probably got there after us.
I mean, valid, same.
Yeah, they told me that they had exacted their revenge, and everyone had turned themselves in to the authorities. Even that last camp was not going to last for much longer. I had joined the cause to repay an old favor from Kusela.
They
now that
are.
everyone's already turned themselves in. One of the injured members.
I need
gave
him to
his
be a
box
playable
me
character.
and told me that it contained some of everything left in the camp will get confiscated.
Thank you.
No worries. We are all just living our own truths. There's no need to comment or
He's
judge
so
anyone
real.
for it.
Listen to him.
So this box contains everything.
Well, back in the day, the
This
first
is
thing
very
we did with
similar to
any moral was
Razor's
spend it on
box from
things
his
like drinks and
parents.
meat. But let's see what's inside. What's this? It's just a bunch of junk.
What is it?
Ugh, kind of.
Perhaps it's just been left.
A handwritten copy of a storybook. It was against the Academia's rules to possess books for personal use. If he was going.
That probably means this was really important.
And here are a few bags of children's snacks.
Did he get those for you?
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Even when I was a child, I was never a fan of these. Who even leaves snacks in a box like this? Forget it. Let me see what else is in here.
She's really bitching it out.
Razors, some buttons,
razor.
some round iron tiles, a wooden toy puppet, a wool scarf, which, from the looks of it, probably belonged to a woman, and
Are these
a
from
hair
her
clip?
mother?
I'm sorry, my lady, but this is just the kind of man he was. 2 empty liquor bottles. Tell me, you guys, are these the kinds of...
Huh? There's something.
Oh, you're right. All right, I got it out. It seems
Is this
to be
from
a piece
her
of
mom?
paper
Like
with some
a
writing
hair
on it.
clip?
The bottom part's all damaged from moisture, though.
Maybe not.
Let's hope the writing... I was suddenly seized with an urge to write a letter after finishing this bottle. I just folded it up and left it in the bottle, though. If I end up
I know it
forgetting
was
about
illegal
it,
to own books.
it won't really
I'll
matter.
Hythem mention that as a scribe several times, but like, it's very interesting, especially because like now they're gonna have to, now that the Akasha is gone, go try and recreate all these books for personal use. Which, like, how much work is that gonna be?
To Dehya. It's all right. I'll just read it out.
Girl, at least
If you
read
went
it
to the
before you
trouble of
decide
writing-
My
that.
condition's becoming worse and worse. Can't even walk without a cane anymore, much less go out
Oh,
and
the
have
voice
fun.
acting's good.
Guess I don't have many days left. If you're reading this letter, then I suppose I'm already long gone. You were adorable as a baby. Everyone loved you. And regardless of whether you were crying or laughing, everyone enjoyed having you in the group. But once you grew a bit older, you were no longer nearly as happy or cute.
Don't say cute.
It's
She was still
probably
cute.
Idrisi's fault. He was never up to any good.
Can you believe this guy?
Anyway, back to the point. To summarize, I'm writing this so you would know not to feel sad for me, even if you end up finding out the truth. The reason being that I was
I
never
love
your
it.
father to begin with.
Wait, what?
Surely, he must be joking, right?
I don't...
I was quite formidable when I was young, and 100 times cooler than some so-called flame main.
Oh.
Really felt like the whole world was under my feet. With just a teeny tiny bit of effort, I felt I could rule over the entire desert. But as fate would have it, I went out into the desert for a drink one day and discovered a baby in the sands.
And he took her in.
It was you.
It really is like Bennett. Wait. Excuse me? Excuse me. This is like legit Bennett's story.
You were just lying there, small and helpless.
Y'all,
You
the
were so
theories.
tiny that if the wind blew for just a little while longer, you would
Because-
have been buried forever.
He was just in the sands, but Bennett was in
But your cries were so
Javari.
loud they made my head hurt.
Mary Javari,
Sounds
something
like
like
he-
that.
I told Idrisi and the others that I had slipped up with a woman while out and about. I'm sorry that I had to lie
Lord.
to them for so long, but I was their most esteemed leader after all. How like I should just
Play it
tell
being
them
a
that
father.
I suddenly
Oh.
wanted to play at being a father.
This is so sad. I'm not well.
At this rate, I'll puke up all the liquor I just drank from this bottle. Anyway, Dehya.
Not his back. Not him looking like that, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm insane with the
You
screenshots.
possess the
I
kind
can't
of freedom
replay
and
it, so I
kindness
must
that you
document
could
it.
only dream of. As far as how you should live your life, that'll be up to you to decide.
Not him fading away. Ah, I'm so sad. I got a
That's
picture of him fading.
The end of the letter. In the
Ah,
end,
it's
he
okay.
was still thinking of me as a little child, I suppose. Or I would have suffocated under the...
He was a good father to you. The fact that he wasn't a blood...
Yeah,
I'm not okay.
it's just a pity that we had to...
Do you already have some ideas about the...
I do. If he first found me, I just have one wish. To tell them a story, that there once existed a childish and foolish jerk with a heart of gold.
Oh, I'm not okay.
And that only under his care was I able to grow and mature into the person I am today.
If you end up finding any leads,
Okay.
please share them
I'm
with
like
us.
actually not okay.
We go on
Dehya
adventures all
Sumeri
the
Bennett,
time.
not confirmed, not
Maybe we'll
clickbait.
be able to find
Oh,
some information for
it's
you.
making me emotional. Okay. I'm good. We gotta cut it.
Sure, I appreciate it. I wasn't expecting you to be so...
I'll help too.
Of course you will, wifey.
Thank you. All of you. Thank you so much. My life has certainly had its twists and turns, but I've always considered myself lucky, because no matter where I've gone, I've always been surrounded by incredible kindness.
Oh. I am sad. And they disappeared. I couldn't read their minds.
Why is the Academia buying so many rugs?
Why are they buying so many rugs? What is going on with the rug trade?
I see everything.
Is there something going on with the rug trade? Okay. Let's find someone to raid. Good lord. Oh, I'm sad, y'all. We're sad, but we're living. It's okay. Let's see. Beth Anime's playing. Let's go look at someone we haven't rated before. If anyone has anyone they really like playing Genshin right now, feel free to suggest them. But I don't see anyone, so we're gonna go find a rando. Dish is streaming right now. I've never rated Dish, but Dish is fairly large. I like to raid smaller streamers. Share the love, you know. Of course, thank all of y'all so much for stopping by. Oh, I like Legendary. I'll send y'all to him. He's a very, very cool content creator. You can find him on TikTok. He plays Genshin and he does a lot of account reviews. So if you like account reviews, please stop by his channel. You can redeem them with channel points. And he's overall an amazing guy. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. Check all the social media. I'll be back on Thursday, sending y'all all my love. Thank you again. And I'm so glad y'all enjoyed the stream. Oh, Rebel, I just saw this. I'm sorry. Well, also tell me next time, Rebel. Bye.
It's time to apply for a new budget again.
I'm in ads.
Take home a souvenir.